Hi gang, I'm MyRadar meteorologist Matthew Cappucci in Sarasota, Florida. We're roughly 24 hours away from the brunt of Ian's impact. We're anticipating a life-threatening storm surge, destructive winds, tornadoes, and extreme rainfall. Inland flooding could leave entire neighborhoods underwater, even far from the coast. Here's Ian this evening, first on satellite. You can see the high-altitude exhaust or outflow fanning away from the storm at the upper levels. It's already covering Florida. Inside the eye, the hurricane hunters found a temperature spike of 12 degrees. That's a sign of an intense storm. Hurricanes are heat engines. Here's a shot of the eye that the hurricane hunters got this evening. Now we're noticing the tendency for Ian to deviate east of what's been originally predicted. That's why the National Hurricane Center's cone has shifted south down the Gulf Coast of Florida. Meteorologists are anticipating a Wednesday evening landfall at Category 3 plus strength. That would make it a major hurricane as it hits shore. Hurricanes spin counterclockwise. That's why the strongest onshore winds will be south of where the eye makes landfall. At the coastline, winds could gust 100 to 120 miles an hour in the eye wall. South of the center, water will be pushed towards the coast. That will spell a storm surge of as much as 12 feet if a worst-case scenario is realized. Storm surge is inundation above ordinarily dry ground. If you're asked to evacuate, please do so. We always tell folks to run from the water but hide from the wind. Storm surge is very deadly. North of the eye, winds will be offshore, still destructive, especially at the coastline, but that means a much lesser surge. As a result, current trends are better for Tampa, but much worse for Port Charlotte and Fort Myers. Farther inland, winds of 50 to 75 miles an hour will be possible as far east as Orlando, and 60 to 90 mile per hour gusts within 10 miles of the coastline. Widespread power outages are likely. To the east of the sector, we'll see a few tornadoes thanks to the changing winds with height associated with Ian. At least one touchdown in the Everglades already. North of the center, a flood disaster. Even if Tampa escapes the surge, 20 to 30 inches of rain will wreak havoc across the area. That flooding could stretch across the entire peninsula of Florida. No matter where in the state you are, make sure you have a plan to escape flooding, whether that be saltwater or freshwater inland. Also, have an interior room to shelter from that wind. We'll get through this together. I'm MyRadar meteorologist Matthew Cappucci.
Follow MyRadar on social media: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Download MyRadar on iOS, Android, Amazon Alexa, Xbox, and Windows.